This is the just bag that I throw in with my camera bag no matter what. And even if I don't bring a camera bag to set, this is with me. It's just like the emergency kit for all the camera support stuff. And let's go through it. So first of all, I think it's a makeup case. It's either a pencil case or a makeup case, but it's clear and it's small. It's a really good shape. That's kind of the only thing that I care about. And it cost me nothing. It cost me like $4. So going in, first thing, zeiss wipes. So I have just a big box of zeiss wipes, and when I run out, I replenish. I don't trust spray-on lens cleaner, and zeiss wipes are useful for everything: cleaning keyboards, cleaning monitors, washing your hands if in a pinch. But I know they're safe for lenses, and you get a box of like 200. So zeiss wipes in every pocket of everything I've ever used. That's what it is. Next thing, little lens blower offer. I have the tip in here too, but the tip falls off, so I'm sure I'll lose it at some point. But I don't really use the tip anyway. I don't like it. I just like that. Going along with that, I have the uh, lens pen. So there's your actual brush, and on the other side is a smudge fixer, and then a even tinier smudge fixer. You got to be really careful with the smudge fixers though, because you can take the finish off of a lens. So I try to only use zeiss wipes whenever possible, but sometimes you gotta go for it. So I do have it. Moving on, just cheapo headphones in case I don't have cans for monitoring sound or something happened. Just a backup pair of headphones. The pack's tiny. That's what I care about. Allen key set for every camera bag. For every pack, I usually have Allen keys on a ring, but just to flat pack in a little tiny bag, I do have sort of an emergency Allen key set of the common sizes. And if I lose them, no big deal. I got a junk drawer full of them. So yeah, Sharpie and a grease pen. So the Sharpie, ultra fine tip. Grease pen, time and place, but I haven't run out of it, so it's still in the bag. But yeah, Sharpie, these things get stolen constantly. So currently it's a ultra fine tip. Sometimes it's a fine tip. Sharpie. Gray card, little baby gray card. It's nicer to have a real big gray card on set, but in an emergency, I got a little gray card. So and a black and a white. So recent addition, which I found to be like weirdly useful, a little bubble level. So these are packed in everything just because sometimes you don't trust a tripod, or sometimes you don't have a situation where the tripod has a bubble level. This thing is crazy useful. And even more recently, I found these little cube guys are just like outstanding. So I have some of these, but for my emergency pack, bright yellow industrial, comes in a 5-pack for like $1 kind of situation. Incredibly useful. And then the multi-tool. And this is a late addition too, just because I finally sucked it up. But what I did before the multi-tool was a pair of cheapo pink scissors and a pocket knife. So you got a blade and you got the screwdriver tip, so you can fix the tripod plates. I did this forever. Nobody's gonna steal pink gross childhood scissors. But lately I've upgraded because the multi-tool has a few extra good things on it. It's got pliers, which is nice. This one does have a blade. This one does have screwdriver tips for the tripod plates, but this one also has a very decent pair of scissors that I break my nail every time I open. But I've just realized that there's no point in carrying these around anymore because when I use scissors, I need scissors. So the rare times that I need scissors, I can just use these guys and get away with it at the cost of probably slicing my fingers. So, and now I can't get it to fit back in. Come on. There we go. And the last thing in the bag is sort of half a joke, but this is for like cyclists. It's just a multi-tool key for It's got a flat head, it's got a Phillips head, it's got different Allen key sizes. It's got, I think it's a 10 mil socket in the middle. I've never really used this in earnest. It's kind of a joke and it's kind of heavy, but it's flat, so it fits in the bag, and maybe one day I'll use it. So yeah. And then last thing, sometimes it's zip ties, sometimes it's Velcro, but I usually have at least a couple reversible zip ties hanging off the end, just because everybody knows how to use zip ties, and if I lose them, it is what it is. Whereas Velcro, I do feel sad when I lose a little bit of Velcro. So that's my kit. As far as absolute essentials, can't live without, I'm gonna say definitely the Zeiss wipes, and they're flat and they pack, and so they're in just every pocket of everything I take to set. Some kind of blade, so this is super nice. Some kind of blade, some kind of scissors, flathead screwdriver. Yeah. And then, nice to haves, the Allen keys, especially if you're dealing with, camera rigging and camera, like small rig kind of craps, the camera cages is the word I was looking for. And then obviously headphones, just some way to listen to monitor the audio, because inevitably somebody's going to ask for headphones, and this little gross pack is relatively unused, and it's not my favorite thing that they're earbuds, because then we're trading DNA, but I clean them, and I clean them with Zeiss wipes. Yeah, so I don't know, what do you guys have in your camera support bags? This is just I throw it in my camera bag, or I throw it in my pocket. This goes with me every time I'm doing camera stuff, or if I think I'm doing camera stuff. I have other bags for other things if you want to see that, but yeah, this is just the in case of emergency, here's all the things that are not actually memory cards and batteries and lenses kind of kit. So let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you next time.